Alright, today we're going to be covering some more loose DS and 3DS cases. Yes, I've plunged into the depths, should I say, and found a lot more than I thought I had covered the first time around. So, yeah, let's get into it. Oh yeah, but first, I didn't show this in the Game Boy one, and I'm like, oh, I should have shown it, because I have all these colorful lights. They don't really show up unless I, like, dim the lights here, so... Anyways, that's that. Let's start off with a little, medicine... I don't know what you would call this, a medicine cabinet kind of design. A medicine pill box for 3D... Oh, wait a second. I'm going to cover some, I'm going to gather up all my Pokemon stuff. Hold on a second. Alright, that's better. So, just a little, not Pokemonth, but nonetheless, I wanted to pull out at least those guys. So, this is made for the 3DS. I'm not sure who makes it. Does it say on here? No. But it does... it works for 3DS and DS stuff, and I only got one. I dumped out like a bunch of 3DS carts, and this was the only one I had. Like, I don't know. I have a pile here, and this is the only 3DS one I have. You pop it in. First of all, you have to open up this flap. Then there's the Hori. Then you press oh, I already pressed it. Then you press the button and it pops out. I like that. That's cool. Here's with the DS game. I don't really like this game, by the way. It is made by Taito. But, there you go. Cool. And it does 3 on the front, 3 on the back. What do we got here? Regular Pokeball, an Ultra Ball. Master Ball is an M. M! Great Ball. I think. I haven't played Pokemon in a long time, but I still know some of the Pokemon. I think just being around video games, you can just pick up things, even though, like, oh, you know, like, I've never played, I don't know. There's tons of games I've never played, and I'm trying to think. Whatever. This is Chillarmy. Chillarmy is based on a chinchilla. I don't know what that is, but that's a really cute Pokemon. And this is for Nintendo DS games. So let's pop in, you know, some of that. See what it looks like. Okay, can we do 3DS? No. No. Sometimes when you flip them, you can, you know, it'll work, but not so much. This was made before those times. I don't even know. I guess Chillarmy was like a black or pearl or something. How do I get this out? Come on. You need to press both tabs. Come on. Not a very fun case. But it is, I like the design, you know? Pokemon, you get some Pokemon, you know, you're just like, that doesn't look like a Pokemon, you know? But, this one's definitely in the Pikachu-esque kind of feel. Look at this, guys. You're gonna love these. We got some starters. We got some... I'm trying to sort them out. Come on. Where's the other one? Ah, there we go. So that's that guy and that guy. I know I had more. I have more of these. I don't know where they are. We got starters for Pearl and Diamond here, right? I think. Chimchar, Piplup. Turtwig? Come on, guys. Turtwig. I mean, he looks like it. Focus. There we go. Focus. There we go. I mean, I know there are people that just love this guy. I hate the design. I think the name's even more dumb. So, but I do like this guy. I don't know which Pokemon or game he appeared in, but this is Munchlax, which I think is like he evolves into Snorlax. What do these look like? They look like that. They hold one game only. They are for holding DS games, not 3DS. It says DS on there, folks. If it said 3DS, then you know we'll hold 3DS. If it says DS, you do not know. You can kind of guess. Sometimes when you look like here, I bring out this one again. If it shows like the little notches, sometimes you can tell, or even by the, like if you look here, there's like a, see it says game cards. Sometimes that'll have like a notch or something. Usually what they'll do with these DS ones, they will have them have like a DS card slots, and then there'll be an SD card slot. Anyways, I know these guys. I think these are Diamond and Pearl again, right? One is like Dialga and one is Palkia. Palkia Dialga. And same series, right? This is Platinum. We got a Giratina there. Torchic. That's a fan favorite, right? And Pikachu. I like to say things are fan favorites, but I mean, like, you know, there's so many Pokemon. There's a fan favorite for like this thing. Whatever this thing is, that's like, oh, that's my favorite Pokemon. I love Munchlax. I don't know. I don't know. He's cute. Let's move on. Let me clear the table of the Pokemon stuff. I meant to show these in the last segment, but here's just the non-Pokemon version of that with the Nintendo DS case. I think I might have even shown this off in the last DS video. Here you can see with the game inside. But yeah, so let's cover some 3DS stuff here. We got some Club Nintendo cases. These were available. Basically, you had to get like points with games, and then they were free. You would just say like you would enter the codes online, and then you would add them up, and then eventually they would send you a bunch of. You would choose from a list of items, and you could choose a game case for holding like 18 cards, I believe. This holds both DS and 3DS. So, there's like a... Sorry, I didn't even use this, so I'm just sort of figuring this out right now in front of you guys. But it was on my shelf. I'm like, oh shoot, I didn't show that. This fits 3DS. I just don't remember how. Okay, let me just do that. I need to read. This is for the DS ones. This is for the 3DS. Holds 18 3DS. And there you go. It has the little notch. So you pop that in. You press against the side. Come on. There we go. To pop it out. And this cover art is reversible, so you can see like there's a gold Nintendo DS. See, that's the DS logo there. 4 DS cards only. So I guess we can do that. That's cool. Let's move on. Yes, let's cover this guy, because in the last one I covered one of these, and I said like you have to look at these cases, and if you see it says Nintendo 3DS, means it's for Nintendo 3DS and DS. But if it says Nintendo DS, you're not quite sure, and you have to look for signs that it would fit a DS game or a 3DS game. So pop in a DS. Cop it in. It's rigid, so I don't want to like what. So another thing that can happen with these cases. So these hold 16 cards. They're great if you're on the go, you know, because they hold. I'm just saying, like, in terms of being pretty compact and organized, this is a great. But your case has to be able to fit it. That's the thing. So, or whatever you're carrying your whatever in. So there's like a little plastic bit there you push over, and the game slides in. I'm doing it, but I'm not doing it too hard, because the one caveat about this case is if you push too hard, if you look here where the little pin is in the Come on, thing, focus. There. If you push too hard, that can break. So I don't want to do that because I have broken some of these before. But you can see there's the little notch there that I was referring, and it will fit your 3DS game with some force. You know, problem with plastic, I should say some plastic, it depends on how it's made. But sometimes it will get stiff over the years. I don't really know what causes it. Maybe it's just like, it just shrinks. But yeah, and so I don't really want to force it, but right now. But yeah, that's the Nintendo 3DS. I don't know who makes it. It is an official case. I like that. That's cool. Woo. Here's a cool one. Made by Hori. 2, 3, 16 DS games. What am I looking at here? It's a Lilo and Stitch case. We got Stitch there. It's a little effed up, but you know. Pop in Dangayo. So, does not hold the 3DS. Okay. I think you can see it better on that side. Isn't that cool? Come on, glare. There, you can see him. Cool. And take off that thing. I thought I put it on autofocus, but nope. Let's cover this guy next. We got a very chunky 3DS official case here. I believe by Hori. It could be Mori. No, it is Hori. Hori makes some quality stuff. The little tabs, they slid out. But anyways, we got 3, 6, 12, 18, 24 3DS carts and DS cards, and I guess you might even be able to throw an SD card in there if you're like snapping photos and recording music or whatever. But yeah, I got the 3DS logo. I have a generic one over here. Check this one out. You might these ones you might actually find. Yeah, this is definitely a generic one. So these ones you might actually find, and because the stuff is stamped on there, eventually, you know, if you shove this in a lot, you scrape the paint. It's painted, so it gets scratched off. This is painted, it can get scratched off. So you might find one of these and you go like, oh, you know, maybe it's just an official one, but with the paint scuffed off. But no, this is definitely an unofficial one. But it doesn't really, you know, I love logos. Honestly, I love logos. I love designs. You know, again, I love Munchlax. I love the green on there too. I think these actually do come in like variety colors. So if you want Munchlax in like pink or something like that, there might be a Munchlax in pink. I think they just made so many of those with different Pokemon on them. So, but yeah, anyways, this one's holding 3DS carts. If you can see on there, we can get the light to the glare to go in with us. That little notch, DS, 3DS, holds both. This spot here, though, that is for holding an SD card. I don't even think we can pop in a game there. No, does not want it. Does not want it. So we got 6, 12, 5, 17, and another 5, 22. You know, still pretty slick, stackable like that. This is a nice variant of it, again by Hori. Looks exactly the same, but it's thinner. So look at that. It's like it's 1/2. There, we've got the logo on there. We got 6, 12. Done. Slim card wallet. Pop it in your bag, system, whatever, in that bag, and there you're good to go. Keep things organized. Here is a Yokai Watch variant of it. And my tray got effed up again here. whatever. But yeah, just with the, is this a stick? Yeah, it's a sticker. But, you know, just with Yokai Watch, the follow-up to Pokemon 2. This is Pokemon 2, guys, if you didn't know. So, yeah, let's get some more cases. Alright, let's talk about some dumb design here. Here's the game chamber. It's a little nice, hard plastic card wallet. And let's open it up, see what's going on inside. So, how do you think you get your games in? How do you think you get your games out? Well, you slide them in, like Connect 4, right? Okay, okay. But, let me just pick up another one that you know. How are you going to get your game out then? Well, you have to keep on pushing. So, if I get a butter knife, I can, you know, press it through there. But it's in my opinion, do not buy this case. It is trash. Because it's going to get... If you had... Whatever. You go like, okay, my games are going to be protected, but then you're going to have to bring something else with you to get out your games. No, that's not how you want to do things on a quick trip. You want to just, like, pop them in, pop them out. Dumb. I need a butter knife to get my games out. Pillbox. I love these things. Actually, I don't like this. I'm just saying, like, it reminds me of a pillbox, and that's kind of cool. So, pillbox design. Pop open the game. Stick in the game. Doesn't work with a 3DS game. I don't think this one does. No, it does not. But, and this part up here is we're holding a stylus. So that's cool. I think that is kind of cool, but it's still, in my opinion, chunkier than it needs to be. It does look like it'll hold together, you know, for these 8 carts. But at the same time, you know, this one holds 12. Slimmer design there. So, and it holds both. That holds both 3DS and DS. This one just holds DS. So, it does hold the stylus, which, you know, this one doesn't. Oh, no, it doesn't? Possibly. I didn't even think about it, but it possibly could fit a stylus up along this top part there. Huh. I do have this. I have a 3DS over here. Hold on a sec. But this is a new 3DS, so I don't really know how it's going to, it's probably not going to work, because this is not like a normal DS stylus. So, here's a new 3DS stylus, standard size. So, I guess it does. Obviously, there are chunkier stylus, like the XL models. They make a chunky stylus, but even the standard DSi, there, you know what I'm saying? Like, there are ones. There's like the one that fits inside the DSi XL, not the one that looks like a chunky Crayola crayon. That one probably doesn't fit either. So, but I didn't test it. Let's move on to this guy. Generic. Pop these stuff in. I like how it's like it's not silicone, but it's kind of like a it's just hard plastic, but it's still kind of a nice feeling. I like it. Compact case. We got this generic dude. You'd think I had covered this in the first one, but I didn't. First video I'm talking about. So we got a DS game here, SD card there. Think you can hold another game there? You can't. It's for games. So, oh, look at that. This is our final guy. This is our final case here. This is not a sticker. This is, well, it could be a sticker. No, it's definitely painted on. So, look at that. Super Mario. What do you think? DS, 3DS? For 3DS, folks. 3DS. Similar to the accordion design that I showed off last time. It is the same accordion design, but manufactured now for 3DS games. Holds 2 4. I think that's cool. But it's the one you want to get, guys. For honestly, like, you know, if you're keeping like an aesthetic, you want the DS aesthetic, you want the 3DS aesthetic, I get it. But in terms of utilitarian purposes, it's like, just move on to 3DS and it'll hold your DS stuff. I mean, this won't hold your 3DS, so I can get it. You know, maybe just hold your Pokemon games in there, not your 3DS ones. But anyways, that's it, guys. If I somehow plumb the depths and manage to dig out some more loose DS and 3DS cases, I will pop them up in a video like this. But I can't imagine myself filming a video just for like one loose cartridge case, you know what I'm saying? So it has to be, I guess, at least 5. You know, so then they might exist, because I just have like, I have a ton of like junk like this, just stacked. Why do I keep it? I'm probably not going to use it. I'm not even a fan of Pokemon 2. Whatever. Anyways, whatever. If you found something useful, hopefully, maybe go look for it. You know, I see these things regularly, these little guys, so I wouldn't be surprised if you can find those easily. These Club Nintendo ones, they're pretty cool. These aren't the only designs, so be sure to just type in Club Nintendo DS case, and you'll turn up the designs. And like I said, you can reverse the cover arts to match something more to your liking, or maybe you can create your own. Pop it in, slip it in like a Sega Genesis cover art. Anyways, there you go.